What is up, everybody out there in HeroClix land? This is your boy Scotty P, back for another day of our Marvel Captain America and the Avengers HeroClix unboxing set, the first HeroClix set of a new decade of 2020. Happy New Year to all of you out there. This once again is day 4 of this unboxing series. If you haven't seen days 1, 2, or 3, press pause, go back and watch it. You can watch it on Facebook, you can watch it on YouTube. It'll be there for your viewing pleasure, and we'll be waiting for you to come back. This set has been so cool so far. We've gotten a couple really dope super rares. We got a really cool Prime yesterday with Jolt from the Thunderbolts. We found out that the sub-themes are Shield, Thunderbolts, Masters of Evil. I was hoping for Young Avengers, did not happen, but we still have like 3 versions of Isaiah Bradley, which is really cool. Still holding out hope. Maybe Josiah X might be in the set. I would love to see Elijah. I'd love to see Patriot. I'm surprised we haven't seen like US Agent or these other characters that have carried the mantle of Captain America at one point or another. John Walker, people like that. They might be in the set as well. Just haven't seen them yet. Still a lot of untapped potential in the Thunderbolts realm. We've had a lot of Iron Man villains as well popping up. We've got nuke clones, but we haven't seen nukes, so there's a lot to look forward to in today's unboxing. Let's just get straight to it and see what we get. You know what hit me while I was thinking in between these videos? In the first video I said, I think I called the main Marvel Universe 1601. That's not right. So I just want to apologize because I know you guys have probably jumped all over me in the comments by now. Anyway, it's 616. I know that 1601 was a book series that they did. Sometimes I misspeak. Sue me. I feel like I've let myself down as a comic book fan, though. That being said, let's move on to today's. Ooh, okay. Let's see what we got here. We've got. Oh, this is a cool pack. This is a very cool pack, actually. We've got Hawkeye, who, if you know me from all these videos over time, I'm a huge Hawkeye fan. I'm a giant Hawkeye fan. Right next to him, we have Trickshot. That is very cool. I don't know if that's Trickshot, his old teacher from the Carnival days. I don't know if it's Trickshot Barney style, but I'm guessing it's probably going to be Barney, seeing as the sub-theme for the set is Thunderbolts. Look at that. We've got Nuke, who I think I'm on record as saying I'm not a huge fan. We've got another Nuke clone. I'm just going to put it out here because we pulled 2 yesterday. So that's my 3rd Nuke clone. WizKids might be forcing me to run a Nuke team at some point here. And then we've got Singularity again, who we pulled earlier in the week, but I'm just going to put her out here because she looks awesome. Also, when I pulled Singularity earlier in the week, I think I said that I thought A-Force was a keyword. I think it is, but they could have maybe just folded it into Avengers. She does have the Avengers keyword. She was never a proper Avenger, but A-Force, if they're just folded into the Avengers, she did get the Assembled Avengers trait. So, I don't know, maybe I misspoke, maybe I'm wrong, but I'm going to stand by the fact that I think A-Force should have their own keyword. She-Hulk and Medusa and all the rest. So, anyway, let me know in the comments below if you'd like to petition for an A-Force keyword to be in HeroClix if it's not already. Okay, Hawkeye, Trickshot, Nuke. Those are the ones that we're going to be looking at out of this first booster. The Nuke clone and Peggy Carter are probably the 3 figures that I pulled the most of this week. I think the universe is trying to tell me something with Peggy Carter. I really think I might be onto something with all the different people as chases that have been Captain America, just for a day or for whatever. I think they did it with, like with Mjolnir as well, right? Where you've got these iconic weapons or items in the Marvel Universe, and that could be a really cool thing to do with chases. Anyway, okay, let's go with Hawkeye first, because this is clearly Clint. Comes in at 75 points. Has the wildcard team ability, which is pretty cool. I'm into that. Definitely into that. I like this shooting the arrows straight up into the air. He's got 7 range, 3 targets. Let's see here. Got Avengers, Shield, Thunderbolts, Martial Artist, keywords. Set number 43 has the Assembled Avengers trait, which we've read a lot over the first couple of days. but I'll read it once again since it's the first time today. Once per turn, when Hawkeye hits after resolutions, you may roll a d6. On a roll of 5 or 6, if your force has 3+ friendly characters with the Avengers keyword, remove an action token from Hawkeye or give an action token to a hit target. If your force has 6+ Avengers, do both. Another trait, not tricks, tactical, precision strike. Hawkeye may use his precision strike and or ranged combat expert even while targeting more than one target. Yes! That's what I want to see. Oh, baby. Hawk Guy. Oh, yeah. Coming from that Matt Fraction one, I think, the Hawk Guy thing. It's got running shot, sidestep, and stealth. Let's turn it over here. Let's see what's up. A little bit of running shot, great range, 12 attack with in cap. He's got that traded precision strike that he can use while targeting more than one character, making sure that your damage is sticking. Yeah, I am a big fan of this Hawkeye. I'm super stoked. Very cool. All right, Clint fans around the world, you may rejoice in this particular build of Clint. All right, let's see Trickshot here. Trickshot comes in at 50 points. Has 8 range, but only 1 target, and it is Barney Barton, Charles Barney Barton. Clint's older brother, presumed dead, brought back to life after being taken out of some suspended animation by, I think it was by Osborn. Charles Barney Barton, Dark Avengers, Thunderbolts, and Police. Assembled Bolts and Masters. It's the exact same as the assembled Avengers. I'm not going to run through it, but you can pause and read it if you want. Has a special damage power. You can do better than that. Once per turn, when a friendly character within 4 squares and line of fire would be hit by a ranged attack, you may roll 2d6 and add Trickshot's attack value. If your result is higher than your opponent's attack total, the attack is evaded. That's rad. That's really, really cool. This whole convoluted story with Barney Barton is exactly what the Thunderbolts has always been about. Bringing people back to life, putting them under a different name or a different disguise. Ugh. He's got running shot, got some great attack values as well. You know what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to put Hawkeye next to him. We'll just take a look at them next to each other here, which is cool. Yeah, I mean, it's a little bit less impressive, 1 click less. He's a little older, he's a little chunkier, but I'm glad that Barney and Clint have resolved their issues. I think they were like roommates for a little while or something, if I remember correctly, and he's been helping Hawkeye out after all of this horrendous stuff that happened back when he was with the Dark Avengers. All right, last but not least, well, or maybe last and least, Nuke. Nuke is doing this very Rambo-esque douchebag thing of licking a knife. What are you doing? Stop licking the knife, Frank Simpson. What are you doing? He's got Aim, Hydra, Thunderbolts, Assassin, and Soldier. Keyword, set number 23, comes in at 85 points. Has assembled bolts and masters. Has another trait called Dog Eat Dog and an Eye for an Eye. Choose Nuke or an adjacent friendly character. Modify the chosen character's attack and damage by +1 this turn. At the end of your turn, deal the chosen character 1 unavoidable damage. We have seen this before in other figures, kind of like power battery type of things where you overpower. I think Fabian Cortez did this as well. You've got Murderous Patriotism, a special movement power. Charge, Flurry, Plasticity. When Nuke or an adjacent friendly character KOs an opposing character, after resolutions, heal Nuke 1 click. So he's got a way to get some points back. We've got on the back here his dial, running shot, 11 attack value. He's indomitable. Say what you will about Nuke. He's been a very consistent villain in a bunch of different heroes books. He's been a thorn in the side of a lot of different heroes. He's been around the Thunderbolts. He's been around, he started out in Daredevil. You find out he was a part of Weapon Plus, which was around before Weapon X, kind of the same department that tried to create Captain America and eventually created Wolverine. And there's some really nasty, sick stuff in his history between him and Logan. Actually, some terrible interrogations. This flag that's carved into his face wasn't done by himself. He has some really cool stuff. I'm surprised they didn't do more with the pills. He takes pills, and those pills have different effects on him. A red pill, a blue pill, a white pill. Would have liked to have seen that power maybe a little bit, how WizKids could have applied that maybe a little bit more. And maybe it's actually in the flavor text of the powers here, but got to take your vitamins. Yeah. Yippee-ki-yay, muddy trucker. That's funny. That's very good. Yeah, I'm going to take you to the bank, the blood bank. See, that's why you hate him, because he says stuff like that. So it says you got to take your vitamins. There's a little bit of a thing, but you know, he gets different boosts off of these different pills, if I do recall correctly. So, you know, that would have been kind of cool to see. Oh, you know what we haven't done yet? What's in Scott Porter's cup? What's in Scott Porter's cup today is cinnamon Coke. Yeah, that's right, I said it. Cinnamon Coca-Cola. Limited run. I bought a bunch of it. It is delicious. It is maybe the best Coke outside of Cherry Coke. Cherry Coke is king. Cherry Coke's #1. Vanilla Coke's a little too sweet for me, but the cinnamon Coke, very good. Worth trying, everybody. So that's what's in Scott Porter's cup. All right, let's go. Moving on. As Zach, the head of Hyper RPG, is giving me this look.
I want to try it.
He wants to try it, folks. I've got one. Here, grab a can. All right. Yeah, cinnamon Coke, folks. Yeah, give it a shot. Oh, he's trying it right here.
That's pretty good.
It's pretty good.
That's pretty good.
I'm not lying. All right.
That's really good.
Moving on. Hey, Coke, if you want to sponsor the unboxings, we're always looking for collaborative partners, and I'm sure WizKids is too. All right. Next booster for today. Oh my God. I just got one of my favorite characters of all time. Yeah. This has got to be a super rare. If not, it's just a huge piece to be putting into common or uncommon or rare slots here. Yeah, I'm so excited to see what he does. All right, let's see what we have here. Is that another Iron Man? No, that's not. We have Zeke Stain. That's Obadiah's boy. Obadiah's boy. We've got a S.H.I.E.L.D. agent, which we got on day #1, I think. We got, oh, Happy Hogan. Look at that. Yeah, there's Happy Hogan. And then oh man, we've got old One Eye himself, Nick Fury. We got Nick Fury back in play here. It's interesting, S.H.I.E.L.D. is in such a strange place right now. Which I think it's been disbanded. You've got a lot of former agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., now agents of Wakanda. You know, Wakanda's kind of in charge of everything. They've got their own helicarriers now and everything. So to see Nick was kind of interesting to me. I do think we're going to get a Black Panther in the set, you know, just because on the side of the box it tells us Black Panther. But I wonder if he's going to have, like, really spawn, like, this Agents of Wakanda keyword that's going to be going on. We got Roz on day 1, and she's got that keyword. So I think we're going to be seeing more and more. That being said, let's clear these guys out, because the real star of today is Modok. Look at that! Oh my God! What a tremendous sculpt. HeroClix is so great in the fact that they can also just be, you can take this piece to work with you. You can put this on your desk in your office. It's not so big that it just is going to draw much unwanted attention to your desk, but it's just big enough that if somebody walks by and is like, what is that? Is that Modok? And they like what you like, and they know what you know. It's going to be an immediate connection, you know, just a little bit of, look how big he is. He's just so tall compared to the, yes, this Modok is rad. I am so excited. You can look at that height difference here. Oh man, yeah, he's huge. Good old Modok. I'm very excited. Let's take a peek at Happy Hogan first. My Happy is leaning a little bit. My Happy is at half-mast there. Stand up, Happy. Stand up, Happy. When I say my Happy, I'm talking about Happy Hogan. It's not a nickname for anything else. But yeah, Happy Hogan, half-mast. Let's see what Happy does here. Happy's got, comes in at 20 points, set number 13, Avengers, Stark Industries, keywords, has a trait, I'm the driver, passengers 2, and may carry characters with flight symbol. When a friendly character named Iron Man is given a move action and carries Happy Hogan, after resolutions, you may give Happy Hogan an action token to remove an action token from that Iron Man. Oh, he is the ultimate chauffeur. The ultimate chauffeur. Well done. He's got stealth on that first click. That's interesting for me. So, oh wow, yeah. That stealth on that first click, maybe not in this set in particular because you've got so much of that one shared trait amongst so many spies where they ignore hindering terrain for targeting, but think about that. Iron Man moves, carries Happy, puts Happy down in hindering terrain, he's then stealthed, and then Happy takes the token so that Iron Man can have that protection, that stealth barrier in front of him, and then be able to move out from behind him. I think Happy is going to make his way onto a bunch of teams. That's actually really, really cool. I'm excited about that. It's nice little synergy that they got going on there as long as you use him with an Iron Man. All right, let's see. Let's go with Nick Fury next. We've seen a lot of Nick Furies over time. Got that silly old style pistol with the really long barrel, the really long skinny barrel. Doesn't look crazy different from any other Nick Fury, but let's see if the card is crazy different. You've got set number 7. Nick is 75 points to play, has Howling Commandos, Shield, Secret Warriors, Politician, Soldier, Spy, has the Espionage shared trait with stealth, ignoring hindering terrain for both targeting and movement, has a trait Director of Shield, Leadership. When Nick Fury uses Leadership and succeeds, instead of the normal effect, you may generate a Avengers Assemble, set number 4, a Captain America and the Avengers, set number 4, Shield Agent into an adjacent square or a square of hindering terrain within range and line of fire. That's pretty rad. Life Model Decoy, Stop Click, Mastermind. When this click is first revealed, after resolutions, roll a d6. Place Nick Fury up to that many squares away from his current square. So nothing actually huge that we haven't seen before in a Nick Fury. We've seen Life Model Decoys, the Stop Click, we've seen Running Shot, Energy Explosion, and everything. I think with Peggy Carter having Howling Commandos and stuff, they just wanted maybe another figure in there that could play nice with that. And it's nice to have maybe a little bit of an underpowered Nick, a lower pointed Nick. Some Nicks got out of hand. Some Nicks got really, really out of hand in this game. All right, let's take a look at Zeke Stain. Zeke Stain, I think, is the first time we've seen Zeke. He's got Hammer Industries, Hellfire Club, Power Elite, Armor, and Scientist. Power Elite is shared by those nuke clones as well. Power Elite trait. The power actions of opposing characters within X squares are double power actions instead. X is the number of friendly characters of the Power Elite keyword with different names. So there you go. We're starting to see more Power Elite here. Got a special movement power, automated repulsor bolts. When Zeke Stain has 2 action tokens, he has free make a range attack. So when he's pushed, you get to shoot for free. Special defense power, reverse engineering, energy shield deflection, toughness, willpower. A special damage power, genius level intellect, and efficient metabolism. Perplex, free, roll a d6. On a roll of 5 or 6, remove an action token from Zeke Stain. So by perplexing, you can pull tokens off of him. That's pretty rad. Flip it over real quick, take a look. Pretty deep dial, 7 clicks long. Has some very, very impressive power synergy there at the top with your Psychic Blast, your Running Shot. Yeah, Zeke Stain is going to be a problem. Zeke Stain has been a problem for Iron Man in the books for a little while now. He's going to continue to be a problem. Also, that Power Elite trait is going to be nasty. We just have to get enough Power Elite individual named characters to put on the board, because you can't put multiple nuke clones and get that bonus within the range of which that special power works, or a trait works, I mean. And here's a little close-up of Zeke. Sorry. He looks great. He's got that stolen Iron Man tech and everything. His own little iron suit here. Pretty cool. All right, moving on. Last but not least, the star of the show. As I said, the star of the show, Modok, that little squatty-headed buffoon. I love him so much. All right, let's see what his card says here. Modok, aim, intelligentsia, Modok's 11, robot and scientist. Good old Georgie. Trait, you thought you had me, Captain America. Energy shield deflection. Once per game, when Modok would be hit with a range attack, you may instead choose that he evaded it. If you do, Modok can't use energy shield deflection for the rest of the game. Wow, that is a big trade-off, actually. Protected against Pulse Wave. Special movement power, I am Modok. Sidestep. Mind control. When Modok uses mind control, after resolutions deal penetrating damage equal to his printed damage value divided amongst his targets. That's what makes him nasty. Mind control, that then he deals penetrating damage to the hit characters. He comes in at either 90 or 75 points, 7 range, 3 lightning bolts, so he can hit 3 targets, divide up his 3 damage. He's got running shot there, psychic blast to start on that 90 point starting line, and then that mind control really comes into play on click number 3 or click number 1 of that blue starting line. I'm very into it. I'm very, very into it, actually. I have one of the coolest works of art in my house is a big Modok profile picture. It's him turned to the side, and it's just this huge profile image of Modok against this bright pink background. It's one of the coolest things I've got in my man cave. I love Modok, have loved him for a long, long time. I've got a few different statues of him. This sculpt is incredible. It's going to be sitting right next to them. Well, all right, that was day 4. We've gotten 3 super rares. We've gotten 1 prime. We got the Spider-Man from Insomniac's Spider-Man game that showed up in Spider-Geddon. We've got the Immortal Hulk, who is just insane. And now we've got Modok. We've got the Prime Jolt. This is a success. Anything that we get from here on out is just gravy, baby. I am super excited about this set. I like everything about it so far, except for the Thunderbolts stuff. Still not necessarily my wheelhouse, my full wheelhouse. But I'm getting more interested. Seeing all of these characters, I'm getting more and more interested in it. Maybe picking up a couple of different collected editions of Thunderbolts that are really good stories. So let me know in the comment section what I should be picking up, what I should be reading. I'd love to dive in a little bit deeper. The Captain America and the Avengers HeroClix set for 2020 comes out on February the 5th for purchase, but the pre-release starts January the 22nd. So call your local comic shops, your local gaming stores, go and support them. They are the lifeblood of both comic books and tabletop gaming like this. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much to WizKids for sending me this brick to share with the world, share with you all out there, you fine ladies and gentlemen. Thank you to Hyper RPG Studios for allowing me to once again use their space to shoot this really cool thing. They have really stepped up my game because I used to shoot these things on my cell phone. Now I've got 3 camera angles. Zach's in the back drinking cinnamon Coke, just mastering the control board back there, and I hope you guys are really appreciating everything that Hyper RPG does for us in the HeroClix community. Follow them on Twitch, follow them on YouTube. Check out all of their cool content, including Indomitable, which was a HeroClix show that I used to be a part of, and the episodes are really a lot of fun. That being said, I think that that is it for today. We will be back for day 5, the final day tomorrow. Fingers crossed we pull something. Fingers crossed we figured out what the chases are going to be for this set. Who knows? I certainly don't. I can't wait to see you guys till tomorrow. And until I do, may all your rolls be critical hits. 7. Again. Peace.